I'm going to be honest, this is actually a sales call. Would you like to hang up now or let me steal 30 seconds?
Well, it depends where you're from. What are you trying to sell me?
Well, if you've got 30 seconds, I can explain, and then, yeah, you can decide if you want to continue with the call.
Yeah, tell me what it is.
Yeah, good stuff. Great. So I'm a business development and retain search coach. Now, recruitment agencies work with me because they have issues like they're sick of wasting time on searches that don't result in fees. They want to reduce their time to hire per placement, or they want to evolve their service to stand out from their competitors but aren't sure how to. I suppose you're going to tell me none of that resonates with you?
No, I'm going to ask what your name is so I can see you on LinkedIn if that's all right.
Yeah, I've just sent you a connection request, but it's David Rolls.
Oh, okay. Have a look.
I feel like you're going to ask me some questions.
Yeah. Why have you transitioned into retained coaches from general business consulting?
Yeah, it's a common.
Sorry, I've clicked the more button. I can see the rest of the recruitment stuff.
Yeah, that's all right. I can explain that. I get asked this question probably once a week because people always say, well, if you wanted to make some money, why have you moved away from recruiting? And if you're any good at it, why would you have left it? Which is a very fair question. But, I mean, basically, in a nutshell, I was, as you can see, I was a bidding manager up until about just over a year ago. And I had a choice. I could either go set my own agency because I was enjoying, actually, to be honest with you, the previous sort of just over 2 years of retained search, having moved over from contingent. And I could have done that. Or I decided, actually, I wasn't particularly happy with the reputation of recruitment globally. So how could I have a bigger impact? Well, content creation, podcasting, and going into coaching would give me allow me to have a wider impact on the industry. So that's why I went down the coaching route.
So I've had a few people over the last year and a half bring me up to sell me recruitment, how I do it, and what I should be doing instead. Why are you different to anyone else?
Why am I different to anyone else? Have you got Have you got like a list of pre-made questions? You've had so many calls.
To be honest, yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
So I've had a reach out for a few, and the US. So I've had these conversations a few times.
Okay. And I assume you've not moved forward with any of them.
To build a retained pipeline, it just, for what I'm doing at the moment, doesn't make sense from a time perspective. So unless you're going to give me a magic wand system, like a few of them pretend they've got, I'm a little bit unsure as to, like I said, how you're different.
Yeah, well, I'm wondering if it's sort of relevant to you, if I'm totally honest with you, because I'm not going to try and sell you something you don't need. But in terms of, I can't tell you how I'm different, but I can tell you my approach, and then you can let me know if that's different to anyone else. But in terms of my approach, it's all value led. So basically, I did notice as well. I did have a quick read of your profile, and I did mention you've got retained search on there. So obviously wary of wasting your time, but does this sound at all interesting? Or does it to me personally, it doesn't sound like it would probably be relevant to you or worth your money.
So here's the reality.
So with your business then, like, is there any areas regarding business development that you would like to improve, or are you quite happy with how things are going?
Making sales calls, because I don't do it often enough.
Okay.
Do you want to make some sales calls for me?
Don't know how much you're going to pay me.
I'm going to look over your profile to see how many lead hooks you've got on there, and maybe download some content in case I'm missing a trick somewhere. But I don't think I'm the client for you. Based on what you tell me.
No, I agree. Well, what I can do, look, we're connected on LinkedIn now. So I post quite a lot on LinkedIn. I post like once or twice a day. So you probably get sick of my face.
Wow.
But I've got a free resources pack that you might be interested in, actually. It's got like an ebook that I wrote about winning retain business. It's got a masterclass, specking templates, cold call script. So it might be worth checking it out, seeing if any of it's of interest. And yeah, and then maybe, you know, if things change for you or whatever down the road, you can always just reach out. But worst case, you know, you've got a lot of experience, so I'm sure you might see some of my posts and disagree, and feel free to put a comment on there, and we can have a discussion.
Yeah, I've done a couple of things like that before. Don't worry. I've got no problem getting on your nerves every now and then.
No, I never get on my nerves. Every day's a learning day, isn't it?
Right, there is that.
Get out. And but yeah, other than that, look, thanks so much for your time anyway. Nice chatting. And yeah, best of luck. And if you need anything, or like I said, if you see any of my posts, feel free to drop a comment.
No worries at all. Happy day. Speak to you soon, mate.
Take care. Bye.